So this is going to be a little bit of a different video. In this one, I want to talk to particularly the people who've been following along with this channel. You've been following along with my emails and the evolution of the lifestyle business operating system, particularly this year through 2025. It is the 10th of November at the time that I'm filming this, and I wanted to create a video to talk about two big changes that will be happening around the operating system, and in particular the Academy, where I help people install that operating system. And these are going to come into effect from the 1st of January 2026. Okay. In this video, I want to cover a couple of things. I want to recap what I call the quiet empire model, which is really the big picture model that sits above everything that we do. I want to recap the lifestyle business operating system, which is the system that I help clients install inside the Academy: coaches, consultants, course creators, experts, authors, people who want a really lean, minimalist, streamlined system to grow their brand, generate leads, generate customers, and generate clients around the clock without having to do sales calls. Okay. So I want to recap that model. And then I want to recap what the Academy looks like as we sit here today and set the scene for a couple of big changes that are coming off the back of all the work that's happened in there this year that I think will make it an even better and more focused container for everybody to really, really focus on installing that operating system. Okay, so if you're newer to the channel, this may not be fully relevant for you. You're welcome to hang around, but this is in particular for the people who have been following along, thinking about installing the operating system, and by extension, thinking about joining the Academy. Very, very important video. Okay, so first things first, let's revisit our quiet empire model. Okay, now this term quiet empire is something that you're going to hear me talk more and more about on this channel, in my emails, on my social media, because I think for me, it really captures what I always wanted to build. When I came out of corporate, consulting in Australia, consulting to really big businesses in New York, and moved online, I ultimately wanted to build something that was lean, that was efficient, that was high profit, that allowed me to run different businesses and work on different projects and partner up with different people and manage my investments. I didn't necessarily want to just go headfirst into one single business and then have that consume my life just as my job used to. I wanted to be able to build out, a portfolio of businesses, a portfolio of clients, a portfolio of income streams that I can manage with a very, very lean team. And as we sit here today, it's just myself and my amazing VA, who's been with me for a number of years at this point. And it's that right there that encapsulates the essence of the quiet empire. And I think we're heading into a time where this is essentially what everybody is going to need to build. And the word quiet in the name of it is really important to me, because I don't want something that requires me to work 80 hours a week to maintain it. I want something that allows me to be a present dad, allows me to be at home for dinner every night, allows me to travel, allows me all of these flexibilities while still building my version of my empire. And that's what I want for you as well. Okay. And so that's really what this overall model here is all about. We've got the online business, we've got partnerships and consulting and working with different clients, and then investments. Okay. This is really where, we take things offline, invest in real estate, invest in equities. I'm getting more and more active in trading options in this space as well, which is something that you'll hear me talk about as we head into the new year. It's very, very promising. Preliminary moves in that space. And that's essentially the compounding of the cash flow from these other areas. And then for me, this part's optional, but for me, I have a personal brand that I've been documenting my journey since about 2018, and I want to continue to do that. I really enjoy that. I enjoy sharing the things that I'm learning. I enjoy sharing the clients that I'm working with, highlighting their successes and bringing people along for the ride. I've got people who followed me from day one, when I was in my 20s and I was living in a one-bedroom apartment in the city, and they've seen the evolution of the business. They've seen the evolution of me becoming a dad for the first time, becoming a dad for the second time, how the business has changed and evolved as the market has changed and evolved. And I think that's a really, really cool thing. For me now, though, the personal brand, the frame that sits in my mind is it's going to become a time capsule. It's going to become a time capsule that in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, my kids will be able to look at and see the decisions that I made, the moves that I made, the things that I did in order to build the life that they will have lived at that point, and they can see the story of how the empire, the quiet empire, was fundamentally built. And so that's my thinking around the personal brand now, is it's really a time capsule that they'll be able to go back and look at and analyze and hopefully extract lessons, which saves them time, heartache, energy along the way. Okay, so that's the overall model, right? Now, in terms of the academy, which is the core topic of this video, and the operating system, the lifestyle business operating system, which is the core topic of this channel, that really sits inside this container here. It's where we want to build a streamlined online business that allows us to monetize our expertise. Okay, and this is an overview of that model, which, if you've been following along with this channel, will look quite familiar to you. Okay, and so this is what we install inside the academy. It really comes across 4 core phases. We set up top of funnel traffic systems. We use paid ads. You can do organic content if you want to, and then we can plug into other people's audiences as well. We move all of that traffic and attention either towards a low ticket funnel or collect email leads, or a combination of both. The reason that we do this is because when we're building our email list, we're building a true asset in our business. Ad accounts can come and go. Social media accounts can come and go. Relationships and partnerships, referral partnerships can come and go. But if we move all of that traffic towards an email list, either of buyers, leads, or both, ideally both, we build something that we own. Okay. Then when we've collected all that information, these people are now in our middle of funnel. Email is at the core. We send 1 email per day. That's either an automated email that goes out when someone first joins our ecosystem, or it's one that we write every single day. It's probably how you've landed on this video. We also integrate YouTube, like I'm doing right now. We create videos so that people can spend more time with us and get to know us and what we do and how we help people at a deeper level. And we also complement this phase, this nurturing phase, with remarketing ads. These are ads that follow people around the internet, and they remind us, hey, we exist. Hey, this is what we do. When the time is right, let us know. Okay. Now, all of the systems and pieces that we build out here move towards one core offer. This is where we really, really focus on simplicity. They move towards a single core offer that we sell either with a offer document like this, and then once it's proven up, if you want to go and integrate it into, say, a sales page, that's totally fine too. We've had a lot of success with that model as well, but it's really about creating something that you can sell around the clock without sales calls. That is the key. So we're not filling up a calendar, and we're not having to manage a bunch of people. The majority of people that we work with here are selling offers between 1K and 5K. We have sold offers as high as 50K using this Google Doc structure, but there's some other nuances that you have to have in place in order to do that. But 1K to 5K is the main range that people are installing offers using this system. And then if they want to do kind of the 10K plus, they typically become more of a back-end offer, which we can help with as well. Okay. So we move all that attention, convert people into the offer here, hands off, no sales calls. That either happens via emails or people reach out on social media and it goes down in the DMs, but very clean, direct, simple DMs, not a lot of back and forth, not a lot of chasing and follow up. They then become a client, right? We onboard, we deliver, we put systems in place to help with our delivery, and then we compound relationships. 1 client becomes 2, becomes 4, through referrals, etc., etc. And so that's how it's ultimately a closed loop system, because you work with clients, you get them results, then other people hear about you, and then they come into your ecosystem, and everything is set up so that it's a straight line all the way through, right? So that's the operating system in a nutshell, just as a quick recap. And the academy is where we install this, right? It's the lifestyle business operating system that sells your 1K to 5K offers daily without sales calls, okay? And so I'll put a link to this document below, but essentially we work together to get this set up as quickly as possible, to get your core funnels set up, to get your automated emails set up, to get you in the flow of writing 1 email a day, to get your traffic system set up, to get your remarketing ads set up, your YouTube channel if you want to go down that path. The first big thing we do is get your offer live, and then we get the whole thing rolling, and then we can just streamline it and refine and refine and refine and refine and scale and look at what the data that is coming back and just improve it. We're not changing offers and changing models every other day. It's about building one core system that we then look at what the market and the data that's coming back, and we refine it calmly and methodically. Okay. And so that's what we do inside the academy. All right. And you can look at this in full, but it breaks down essentially what I just articulated, right? We install one machine, one offer, one doc, one email a day, ads or content to feed the email list, and then the email drives to the offer and the doc closes the deal. Okay. And so this just reiterates kind of our core operating principles and provides an invitation to step forward and work with me to install this in your business. We have a core 3-part game plan, which is pretty much what I just articulated. We map out your core offer, set up your passive funnels, and then crank the traffic, right? That's really the core focus, and here's how it can come to life over a 30-day period. Now, this is what I want to focus on. This is what is currently included, okay? You get the full operating system, right? The ability to use that. That includes all of the templates and all of the AI prompts and everything to set it up as quickly as possible. You currently get a personalized strategy mapping from me, so I'll review your situation and I'll give you a recommendation on how I think that you should implement it for your situation. We do calls every 2 weeks focused on implementing and troubleshooting any challenges that you're facing. We have a private client hub that I check every day and answer questions. We have a weekly office hours session where we do a pop-up container. You can submit questions. We can go back and forth over text or voice notes. And then you get all of my workshops. You get access to this other mastermind that I run called the Millionaire Leaders Network, where I bring in guest experts from my network once a month. And it's an amazing, amazing package. Okay, so that's the current offer as we sit here today at the 10th of November. And this is how it will stand until the end of December. And it's $2,000 or 3 payments of $800. Okay, now here is what is going to happen on the 1st of January. 2 big changes. The first one is the support is going to change from 12 months down to 90 days. Okay. Now, why are we doing this? All right. Well, the entire focus of this is to install the operating system. And some people come in and move really, really fast and get it set up, and then we're in traction and we're moving and we can refine on the go. The problem with 12-month support, while it's great that we've got more time, is that it causes some people to drag their feet. And I want the focus to be rapid installation. I want to get this installed as quickly as possible, even if it's a little bit rough and ready to begin with, so that we can start getting data and then we can refine it. Okay. And so by bringing this down to 90 days, it's going to be about let's get in and let's go. Okay, this will keep the container hyper-focused on the installation of this core model. Let's get your offer set up. Let's get your funnels set up. Let's get your emails going out. And then let's get traffic ripping through it and refine it based on what the information that's coming back. Okay, and this should really serve to elevate the energy in the group as well, because people are moving a lot faster. All right, then after that 90 days, you can still stay in, but it's going to shift to a monthly pricing model. Okay, exact prices, etc., are still to be determined. You can probably expect somewhere in the kind of $300 to $400 per month range. Okay, so that's the first big change. The second big change is, since I started the academy, I've always done a personal onboarding review for each new business or person coming in. At this point now, I've done this with so many niches, so many different business levels, from people starting up to kind of $1 million plus per month, and pretty much everything in between. And the OS has been refined and refined and refined and refined to the point now where I'm repeating myself a fair bit, and I've become a bit of a bottleneck in my business. Right now, I want to walk the walk. This is about building a lifestyle business that's really, really streamlined. And so that personalized onboarding is going to come out of the core offer, right? So it will be no longer included. It will be, you come in here, you purchase, the operating system is unlocked, and then you have the group support container for 90 days where we work on installing it and refining it in your own business. After those 90 days, it will go to a monthly commitment in order to stay in. Okay. If you want to get a customized plan, that will be available as a separate upgrade at the point that you join. And then the structure and price of that is to be determined. But again, I would expect it'll be around the $500 to $1,000 mark for the people that want it, which will, again, streamline the whole model. It will streamline the experience. People can just get in and start installing. They don't need to wait on me to get their onboarding plan. And I think it will, for some people, I think it will help because they can just follow the plan and they don't need to, worry about the nuances of it so much to get started. And then they can just start refining. Okay. So the reason I wanted to put all this on the table was things are going to change from the 1st of January, 2026. And so if you want to jump in sooner, if you want to jump in before the end of the year and get access to the 12 months of support as opposed to the 90 days and still get access to the personalized onboarding review from me where I'll look over your entire situation, get both these things at no additional cost, so 9 months extra support and the onboarding, join the academy before the end of 2025. Okay, now if you see this video and it's already 2026, you can, it's irrelevant, right? You can still jump into the academy. It'll just be under the new structure. But if you want to join, if you've been on the fence, if you've been watching all of these videos, you've been following my emails, you've been seeing my ads, now's the time to do it. Okay. Now's the time that we can build the plan, get things set up as quickly as possible so that when the new year rolls around, we're not planning, we're not installing, we're live and we're running and we're refining. Okay, this is how you get a jump start on 2026 instead of waiting for 2026 to arrive like so many people are going to do. They're going to coast through the back end of the year, and then January is going to get here and they're going to be like, right, what changes do I want to make? And then boom, they're already behind the 8 ball. Okay, so if you want to get access to things before they change, check out the academy below. This will be, the current version will be live until the 1st of January 2026. We will change over, and excited for a new season, a more refined model, a more refined container that will be really, really focused on installing this as quickly as possible. Okay, appreciate you hanging out with me in this one. Hope to see you inside the academy. Jump in now and let's go build it. Cheers.